Worlize was a website founded in 2010 by Brian McKelvey, but on Worlize he was known as the Turtle 32. The site was very underground, with hardly any advertising for it. For those who never really played the game, it's a type of website that is not too common. It was very similar to Pal's Chat, but instead you didn't have to download any applications and you could play it on your browser. So, it was a chat room basically, but you had a GIF or a photo as your avatar. Something like this. You'd log in and instantly spawn in what was called the Mansion. It was a place where people usually hung out, but then you could go to a friend's chat room if you wanted to, or your own. At the top would be buttons that say Directory, Home, Avatars, Props, and GIFs. Directory was a button that let you see every public room that was available for you to join. Avatars were simple. You would click a button that would open a window of GIFs or photos you've uploaded. Clicking on it would let you wear it. You could also delete the avatar or gift it to someone. Props work the exact same as avatars. Instead of wearing it, you could place it down. For example, you could place down a photo or a GIF of some emo singer you liked. GIFs were where you could receive props or avatars that somebody gifted to you. You could create a chat room and design it. For example, if you wanted the backdrop of the chat room to be a cat, then go right ahead. After filming my video about Worlize, I remember there's a few stuff I left out. One, I left out Harry's Bar, which was a chat room you could go into, and if you started your sentence with Harry and then said something, this AI bot named Harry would reply. Sometimes he could kick you out of the bar if you were being disrespectful to him. If you said, Harry, may I have a cola? He may have given you like a prop of a cola. There was also the drawing board, which is something you could place down in a chat room, and you could draw on it with like a few colors. And there was also a YouTube player, which eventually broke, but for a while you were able to like play YouTube videos on it, but eventually it just stopped working, and anytime you put in a YouTube video, everyone in that chat room would just crash. To save myself from pure embarrassment, the screenshots I'm showing you are from, I want to say 2016, because I had been playing Worlize since late 2015 to its death. And for some reason, I don't have any photos archived past like 2016 and stuff. But I was not always like this annoying emo kid. I did eventually change, so please just know that. There were two types of moderators, global and room mods. A global mod had control of every Worlize chat room, while a room mod only had permissions over that room. You were basically a moderator of your own room, and you could appoint your friends as mods of that room too. The global mods there were users themselves and interacted with the players. They were usually very understanding and just cool people. Obviously, some global moderators weren't the best. One by the name Sand abused their power and got what the user Zombina-chan describes as an ego trip off of being a mod for Worlize. In around 2014, Worlize was basically nuked by the amount of art theft it received. For example, if your avatar was fan art of one of your favorite anime characters without permission from the artist, you were stealing their art. Since Worlize gave you the option to upload avatars without using a filter, art theft occurred. The mods would punish you for using art theft, yet didn't have the tools to tell you whether it was stolen or not. They'd give you a certain date to delete it, otherwise your account would be deleted. This unfairness, of course, led to many users either being banned or leaving on their own terms. Worlize was good for meeting people with similar interests or just making friends in general. Despite the site being a small, niche community, it was split into three types. There were the annoying kids you'd see in something like MLP Cringe Compilation or Homestuck Cringe Compilation. There was also the people who were just straight up horrible to be around. And then there was the people who were funny and cool to be around. There would be drama between friend groups every week, but the site was mainly used by teenagers and preteens, so who's really surprised? The poor decision-making set Worlize up for failure. The few years the site had left, it was always telling users to pack up because it was being shut down. Less and less users began to log in, making the site a wasteland. However, the shutdown never happened. Well, until late 2020. The site eventually ended for good, due to the death of Adobe Flash, and the Turtle 32 could no longer afford to pay for the website. I was lucky enough to be a part of the Worlize community, and being in it made me become friends with some great people who I still talk to today. I personally believe the site got more attention, it was managed better, could have been popular. With the random XD/Scene Kid revival, I truly think the site could have blown up. Overall, I had a mixed bag of good and bad memories on Worlize. It did feel like a home to me, and I'm sure it felt that way to many others.